Hey everybody, it's me again. This is going to be kind of a vlog, kind of a rant type deal. First, just a little bit of an update. As usual, I'm going to Shudocon this year, and here's a teaser of my costume, one of my costumes that I'm debuting. And I was also at WashiCon this year, which is a convention in Michigan, in Ypsilanti, at the Eastern Michigan University. And it's a free convention. Had a lot of fun there. I was dressed up as Sans from Undertale, as seen here. And I also had the chance of helping to run an artist alley with my friends at... you're going to laugh at this. Their group is called Frick Butt Studios. You know, check them out. They make a lot of cool stuff. I'll send a link to their page there. I just realized this looks like piss. Anyway. But, and I'm also going to be making some more Undervania music. In fact, I'm currently working on a couple of tracks right now. But there's my update out of the way. I want to talk about this video that's been making the rounds on Facebook today. And I was playing it for a second. And it's called, it's by AJ Plus, and they do a lot of videos about things regarding social justice issues and such like that. And for the most part, I agree with them. But there's this video that they uploaded about a group of women in Mexico City fighting back against street harassers. Now, I just want to put the record straight. I'm not against this. I'm not against the idea of fighting back against street harassers. You know, sexual harassment and street harassment, well, I guess they would fall in the same category. You know, it's a terrible fucking thing, and it shouldn't happen to women at all. It shouldn't happen. Catcalling shouldn't happen either. I don't care what anyone says. Catcalling, saying, "Hey, baby, nice ass," that's not a compliment. I mean, some women might like that, but it's not a compliment. But my problem, and this is where I get the eyes rolling here, this is where I start to rustle the jimmies, my problem is that they're essentially fighting words with assaults. Like, I'll post a link to the video. You can judge for yourself. They're fighting words with assault and battery. And what I mean by this is that these women, they're armed with confetti guns. Now, granted, it's going to hurt a hell of a lot less than pepper spray or a taser or a fucking shiv, but the idea is still the same. Basically, they show footage of these guys. They're being kind of douches, saying catcalling these women, and the response to this is to run right up to them and shoot a confetti gun right into their faces while singing feminist. Feminist. What the hell do you call it? What does the video call it? Alright, fighting street harassers in Mexico City. Okay, feminist punk rock. Spanish feminist punk rock. And I don't agree with this. I'm sorry. You know, someone's being a jackass from their car. You don't just run up to their car and shoot them in the fucking face. That's assault. And there was another clip in this video where where the ladies are walking through a marketplace, and this guy is just, intently staring at them, right? Staring at their ass or whatever. And then they turn around and they're like, "You got a problem?" He's like, "Well, I'm just admiring all the pretty ladies." And they're like, "Oh, really?" They just walk right up to him, fucking shoot him in the face with a confetti gun, and then tell him how much of a sexist he is. This is lunacy. That's stupid. I'm sorry. This is childish. I mean, I don't have a problem with them talking back or saying that you're a fucking idiot. I am not a piece of meat. Stop staring at my ass and giving me unwarranted compliments. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is the fact that they're running up to these dudes and shooting them in the face. Now, you might be saying, well, it's just confetti, but do you know how confetti guns work? There's a tiny explosive device in a lot of confetti poppers and confetti guns, and when you pull the trigger, it causes the device to explode and shoot confetti out. But it's not just confetti and paper. It's also bits of ember and sparks. These guys could very well have been blinded. And I know because I've done it to I've done it to one of my best friends. You know, it was a New Year's Eve party. We were all having fun. You know, having a couple of drinks. And, you know, we all had confetti poppers, and then my buddy was talking to somebody, and I had a confetti popper. I was trying to be all sneaky and funny and shit. And they're like, "Hey, buddy, guess what?" He turns to face me, and I pop it right in his face. He got fucking burn marks on his face. It's a wonder I didn't blind his ass. Now, we laugh about it now, but I felt horrible then. So at this point, I have to ask these people, is it really worth it is it really worth the possible jail time and fining because you didn't like what some guy said to you, so you pulled out a confetti gun, shot it in his face, and blinded him because it was because of the sparks shooting out? Is it really worth it? Really? And no, like, and I have to reiterate this. I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with their meaning or their or just their overall idea, you know, because I can admire the fact that they're not just going home afterwards and bitching on Tumblr. They're actually doing something about it. They're actually fighting back and confronting the guys who did it. But what I don't agree with is, you know, it would have been all well and good if they weren't shooting people in the face for like benign shit. Like the guy, like, okay, whatever, he was staring at your ass. Whatever, don't shoot him in the face because of it. Like, you know, oh, I was just admiring you ladies. Bam! That's what you get for having eyes, fucker. But overall, I agree with the message that they have. I don't necessarily agree with the execution. That's it. That's really it. I mean, can you imagine they were doing this with pepper spray and stun guns? Like, you look beautiful today. You have nice hair. You should smile more. Boom! Just fucking ridiculous. Like, and of course, a lot of the messages on the video on Facebook are like, "Wow, so they're fighting words with assault. Great job, A+, fucking gold star for you." And I'm sorry, they have a point. They have a point. You may not like it. You may not like the fact that they don't agree with the execution that these women have, but they kind of have a point. You don't combat lewd words and thoughts by shooting somebody in the fucking face. And keep in mind, this is Mexico, where there's drug cartels and sex trafficking. Sooner or later, they're gonna piss off the wrong dude who has a real gun. But that's really all I have to say about it. Let me know what you think in the fucking text boxes below. This has been Big Al, over and out.